In this video, I'm going to show you how to sign up for Ko-Fi, a great platform for getting donations, memberships, and sales from your fans. They have paid out over $8 million in the last month, and it's a platform where they have 0 to 5% platform fees, so they try to make sure that you keep more of your money. If you want to sell digital products and make a little bit of money online, this could be a good option for you. So let's get started making money by selling digital products on Ko-Fi. To get started, you can click the sign up free button, or you can just go ahead and start typing in the username that you want. So I'm going to type in my username, Create With Pennies, since that is what I use everywhere, and click the blue claim button. If it's available, it will take you to the sign up page and you can fill in all the information to get started with Ko-Fi. To start, you'll have your display name. So I'm going to add my brand name here, Create With Pennies. Then your email address is going to be typed in next. And then you're going to choose a password. They do give you a little warning that Ko-Fi is a safe, friendly place, and if pages break their terms of service, they're unpublished, so you have to be over 18 as well to use Ko-Fi. If all of that applies, you can click the I accept the terms and privacy policy. You can click on terms and privacy policy and read both of those if you would like, but if you don't want to do that, you can move on and then click the blue Create Account button. On the next screen, they give you the option to select what you're here to do. You can click either make money on Ko-Fi as a creator or fundraiser, or support others if you are wanting to help creators do what they love. Of course, we are trying to sell products here, so we're going to click the first one. And then they want to ask, how are you planning to earn on Ko-Fi? Receive donations or tips, build a monthly membership income similar to something like Patreon, or sell products, physical or digital, or offer commissions or services. You can do all of these on Ko-Fi, which is amazing, but for now we're just going to select sell products, physical or digital, since that's what we are going to do in this video. Then you can also add all of these later. Click the blue continue button to continue. On the next page, you are going to choose a username. If you had clicked the sign up now button in the beginning and gone that route, this is where you choose your username. Since we did the username in the very beginning, it has filled that in for us automatically. So this will be our link, ko-fi.com, Create With Pennies, and then you can change this at any time, which is nice. A lot of platforms don't let you change it all the time, so it's good to know that you can. Click the blue next button when you're ready. Here you're going to choose an image for your profile picture, so you can also change this at any time. You're going to click choose image, then you're going to find the image you want to use from your computer and just use that. I'm going to use this picture I use of myself all the time, and then click the blue next button when you're happy. On the next page, you can choose your interests from the following categories, and this just helps people find your profile. So if you're trying to also be found on Ko-Fi or connect with an audience that you're part of, if you do cosplay, or if you are a gaming channel and you're trying to find people that way, you can just select the different interests that you have, so that way you are connecting and being shown in searches and suggested by Ko-Fi with the right people. You can also change these at any time, so just select the ones that kind of fit what you're doing and what you are all about, so that works for you. And then when you're ready, click the next button. On the next screen, we are going to add a little bit of information for our profile about us. So we have our display name, and then we're going to write our little bio. So you introduce yourself and what you're creating. You can do that now, and then we will move on to the next step. When you're done with your bio, you can click the blue next button at the bottom. On this next page, they give you the option to opt in to basically paying for Ko-Fi. So you can share 5% of your income to support the community and unlock extra features like custom colors, change coffee to anything, monthly donations, contributor badge, scheduled posts, shop storage, and helping their development of the site. So you can do that. If you want to, you can say, yes, I'm in. If you don't want to give up that 5% of your income, you can still use Ko-Fi and not give them that extra 5%. Just say no thanks down here at the bottom. We're going to click that. And then the next step is confirmation of your email. So they will send a verification code to the email you use to sign up with, and then you can check your Gmail Gmail inbox. They actually have a little handy link that goes straight to your Gmail inbox if you use Gmail, so you can click that. And then as you can see, they have the code in the email they sent you. You can also click the activate your account button. I'm going to just copy the code and go back here and paste it in. And as soon as you do that, you are ready to go. They create your Ko-Fi page. It's Create with Pennies. And now you can personalize and share it and add products, which is what we're going to do next. So click OK. And then it does have a little pop-up that says connect a payment method, because if you don't connect a payment method, you will not get paid. So you do need to connect a payment method to get the payment. So you can go to payment settings at any time in your account, or just go ahead with this pop-up and click payment settings to do so. Let's do that now, because getting paid is the best part of selling digital products. Let's do it. If you want to do it later, it's over in the left-hand menu under settings, and then you go to the middle one that says payment. So that way you are able to connect your payment method. You can connect either PayPal or Stripe. Stripe allows you to use debit cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Cash App, and more. So it does give you a lot of options. And then PayPal gives you some options as well. I'm going to go ahead and connect my PayPal by clicking the connect button. Once you click the connect button, it will bring up the PayPal screen where you are going to sign into your account and then connect to Ko-Fi. So you see it has the PayPal and Ko-Fi logos. So you can enter your email address here and then click next. So if you have a PayPal email, it's going to bring you to the login screen, and then you just enter your login information and click login. And once you're logged in, it's going to ask you to give permission to Ko-Fi to connect with your account. And so it's basically authorizing Ko-Fi to access all the information about the payments and do refunds and all of that. So you want to read through this, and you can look through more information on permissions if you want to. If you're happy with that, you click agree and connect. Once you're done and it's connected, you click go back to Ko-Fi. So now once you are connected, it will say connected over here on the side, and it will just have the little green check mark. You can also connect Stripe the same way. Just click connect and it will take you to the page where you connect your Stripe account. Or if you are not started with Stripe, you can create your own account. So here you have the option to either create a Stripe account or log into a Stripe account. You can do either one. So if you have a Stripe account, you can enter your email and then click submit, and then enter your password with the email address on Stripe and click submit again. And I do have two-factor authentication on my Stripe account, so I have to find the code on my authenticator app. So I'm going to do that now and then just enter it in so that I am able to connect my accounts. So I verified my login, and now I'm able to pick the account that I want to connect to Ko-Fi, and it tells you what they'll be able to see and what they'll be able to do. And if you're happy with that, click the connect button. So once you're done there, you have the connected little button next to it with the green check mark. So that's great. Now we're going to go back to our home page, which is, as it says, our Ko-Fi dashboard. And it will give you a little pop-up that says enable browser notifications, get notified of messages and payments. So you can click yes or not now. I personally hate notifications even when I'm getting paid. So I click not now. That's just a personal preference. So once you're on the dashboard, it gives you options for what to do next. This is always nice when you are using a new platform and it gives you instructions. So we've connected payments, we did our basic profile, and now we can set up our shop, add a goal, create memberships, commissions, lots of options here. So let's see which feature we need. If we are going to sell digital products, we're going to want to add our shop. So we can click this little shop link or go over to shop here in the menu on the left-hand side. And you can set up your shop items and see shop sales. So let's click on that. So on your shop, you can sell digital or physical items with your Ko-Fi shop. And they do have a little intro video to that. So here we can set it up by clicking status. So you can show or hide items on your shop tab on your page. Right now it's saying open, so that's what we're going to do. So under products, we will click add product, and that will give us the option with a pop-up to name our product. So we're going to do that now. So I'm going to just add my product name, and then I will select here, I'm selling a digital item or physical item. We're selling digital items, so we're going to select that. Then we're going to click next step. Once you've done that, it brings you up to the new page where you're going to enter all of the information for your product. So this is really nice. It makes it super simple. So you have your name, and then you have a description of the item you're selling. It says typically 20 to 30 words to make it clear to your buyer. I usually have descriptions longer than that, so I would have to put it in and kind of edit and kind of make it a little bit smaller, but you can make the description as long or as short as you need there. Then you have the option to do images. So these are preview images of your product. Basically, listing photos is what they're called everywhere else. To add those, you click in this box and it adds a product image by allowing you to select it on your computer. So I'm going to go to my product files and my listing photos, and I'm just going to select all of those and upload them. So that way I have them all uploaded at once. They just upload one at a time. And then when they are uploaded, you will see them here in this box. So you can select the one you want to be your main product photo by just clicking on it, and then it's going to be an image that you can see here. You'll see the preview of it. Then you can also embed media. If you have a YouTube video or some other audio or video that shows off your product, you can just enter the link here by copying and pasting it. The next section is a product summary, and in one sentence you describe what your buyers will get when they purchase your product, so you can enter that there. Under the product summary is categories. This is optional. You can click add categories and create a category for your shop. If you have certain different types of categories of products you will be selling, you can do that. So you could enter the category name, and then once you have added a category, you can click add, so it will show up here. You can select a few different ones. Say you're doing different types of products or for different audiences, you could always do that. So once you have one selected, the green check mark will show, and then you click save, so it will be assigned a category. If you plan to have a lot of products, that can be helpful. Then next, you are going to actually upload the files the buyer will get once they've actually completed the payment. So this is under assets, and to do that, you can either upload a file, or if you have something really large that you're keeping on Dropbox or Google Drive, you can redirect the buyers to a URL. So you can click that, and then you would just put in the URL that they go to. Or if you're doing a YouTube series of videos that are educational, anything like that, you can just put the URL in there. So buyers would get that once they've made the purchase. If you have the actual files, if it's like a PDF or an audio file or something you're sending directly, you click upload files, and then you click upload a file. Then you select it from your computer. You find the actual file, select them, and then click open, and it will just upload. You can see the little progress bar as it uploads, and then once it's ready, it will be there, and that will be gone. And you can see the name of the product file. You can see the little download button. If you want to download it yourself and check it, it can do that, which is always nice to double check that you uploaded the right file. And then if you want to, you can click this little trash icon to delete your file and start over again. If you have multiple files, you can just click upload a file again, upload the next one. You can do this as many times as you need. These are the files that they will get access to once they completed the payment. So you want to make sure you have all the files there so that Ko-Fi can do everything automatically on the back end for you. After assets, you scroll down to price. So you enter the price in the box. You can also do pay what you want. So if you check this little box, you enable pay what you want. And if you do that, your price becomes the minimum price someone can pay for your product, but they can pay more. They can pay whatever they want. So if you are doing something and you want it to be $1, but you can pay what you want, people can pay more, or they can pay $1. It's up to you. Or you can just remove that and it'll be $17 or $20 or $200, whatever amount you've decided to charge for your product, that will be the price. So down here you have some additional options. So you can leave a message or instructions for buyers. This can be helpful if you have something complicated, or they just need to have some information, or you want to thank them or give them a coupon code or an extra bonus or anything that you want to give them. You would just type in your message here, any links that you want to share, your newsletter or things like that. You can promote that here, and that's an option for you if you want. You can also limit the quality available if you're doing, let's say, a limited run, even if it's a digital product, but you only want to sell maybe 100 of them, and then after that you want to change things up or increase the price or something. You could set a maximum amount that people can buy. You can also allow the buyer to choose a quantity if that is something that's a physical product. That makes more sense than a digital, but that is an option here if you are selling products on Ko-Fi. Then finally, you can select who can buy the item. It's either everyone or your monthly supporters if you're doing that. Personally, I always go with everyone because why limit your options to make sales? Then the final thing you need to do is check I created the original designs for this item and it doesn't contain any copyrighted, illegal, adult, or prohibited content. That has to be checked for Ko-Fi, and if they find that you are not in compliance, they will remove your products in your store. So once you're ready, click Save and Publish. The cool thing here is once it's published, they give you the link so you can copy the link and share it. And then you can also see it down here, what it looks like. So you see the name of the product, you see the product images that you uploaded, the description, as you can see, is a little bit longer that I added, or you can add a short description. And then over here, the one-line sentence. And then you can share the item by clicking this to copy the link or sharing on Twitter or Facebook. And this is just kind of how it looks to the buyer when they land on your page. It is a very simple looking page, but that's great because it's focused on the buy now button. So when they buy now, it adds it to the cart like this, so they can just enter their payment information on one page. It's a really simple way to make sales. There's not a lot of distractions, which is really, really nice. So you can also click View Shop to see what your shop looks like once you've created it. So you can see my name up here and my link and then my picture. And then under Shop, you can see that I have my product. And then the categories are displayed here. So if I had multiple different categories, people could click on it and then the products would be displayed under the categories. That's really nice and very simple and makes it really easy for buyers to see what they're getting and what options they have. Ko-Fi gives you a lot of options. You can add posts, you can add some images for a gallery, you can add more to your about page if you want to. If you're setting a goal for fundraising to have support monthly, you can do that here because people can sign up to support you with a one-time payment of however much, $5 or more, or they can do a monthly donation to support your content as well. If this is a really great option for creators because you can sell digital products in your shop, but you can also get that monthly support if you are hoping to basically create a sustainable income monthly outside of creating one-off content. It's also a great option if you're not a creator, but you still want to sell digital products and you don't want to pay a monthly fee for anything. They basically just charge the transaction fee, and then you also pay for either PayPal or Stripe's transaction fees, but that's what you're going to do on any platform. So this is how Ko-Fi works. If you want to get started and create a shop and sell digital products, you can also unlock a lot of other features if you want to start giving them 5% of your future tips and your sales. It really just is up to you. It's a great way to create a very inexpensive store to get started. If you're planning to share products or free items for your audience, it's a really great option. Then if you go back to shop, you can also see your products listed here. So you can always go back to your shop section, then scroll down and click edit to change any products that you have that exist. You can click view to, of course, view it again and see what it looks like once you've made changes. You can also clone it and basically create a copy and then edit that product and make changes there. So you can very quickly save and create products as you go. And then, of course, you can also delete products, add new products. There's a lot of options for just selling digital products with Ko-Fi. It's a great platform. I hope this was helpful. And if you want more info on how to sell digital products, definitely subscribe and check out this next video.